I'm going to totally segue into something that we were talking about before we got on the air. Yeah. My whole mantra is it gets greater later. And you are the epitome of it gets greater later, because you had an incredibly vibrant, successful career very early on. And then, of course, I believe in your 30s to 40s, it hits with Who's the Boss, right?
Yes, that's right. That's right. That's the time frame, yeah. Huge
pop culture zeitgeist. You're in every conversation, all the things. Then you become a grown-ass woman. I call grown-ass women you 50s plus and all of that. That's the moments, darling, right? You get juicy. But then a lot of times...
If you let yourself.
Okay, talk about that. Yeah. Talk about that. Talk about recognizing your juice.
You have to... There's an aliveness in us that if we don't allow outside forces or a culture to shove that down, push that away, that we have this infinite source of passion, juiciness, intellect, excitement, adventure. Take a risk. That's what makes you juicy. There is nothing more valuable. And it's scary as, you know what? I don't think we can say shit.
Yeah, we can say shit on there. Yeah.
Shit on there.
Scary as fuck, scary as shit.
It's scary. It is scary. It's like, are you going to live... I remembered I did this play years ago. Sorry, I did this play. I just killed the engineer, Andrea. Sorry, banging the microphone. I was asked to do this play, Wit, and there was a woman dying of 4th stage ovarian cancer, and I was just talking about it. I was shaving my head and being naked on stage, and it was like, the way I made the choice to do it, because I didn't want to do it. I was absolutely terrified. I hadn't been on stage for 22 years. I didn't want to face the New York critics. I was just up in a panic. Yeah. And I looked at it and I said, when you're on your deathbed, don't you love that? Yeah, right. I'm still saving it off. Right. When you're on your deathbed, will you have regretted, because you were so afraid of everything, will you have regretted not doing this? Even though it was going to be long, I was going to be doing it in New York, I was going to do it on the road. Will you have regretted it? And I knew that I would. Yeah. And it's the same thing about what you're talking about your revelations. Yeah. You recognize something, but you have to stay aware. Yes. You got to stay aware. And so you've got to know, you watch yourself and you go, I'm terrified. I don't want to do this. And you say, I'm doing it anyway. That's right. I'm doing it anyway.
That's what you run towards.
Because we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. We don't know what the rest of today is going to bring.
We learned that from 2020.